actually just recently started vocal performance. I did music education for about 4 years here at Iowa State, and up until about this year decided that it was not the career path I was really wanting to roll with, and started with performance because I've been kind of performing a lot since I was a kid, and performance is just kind of what stuck with me and what I think I want to do with the rest of my life. The plan is I'm going to go to Chicago and rock that out for a while, do some shows up there, possibly do grad school. It's kind of an open door now, whereas when I was in the ed program, it was kind of more of a, I shouldn't say closed door, because you can still perform with an ed degree, but it was more mapped out for me, whereas now I just kind of feel like I can kind of jump out wherever I want and try to make a splash somewhere. I do Grandma Mojo's, which is the Grandma Mojo's Moonshine comedy revival, which is a lot of fun improv group here on campus. I've had a blast doing that. I actually started doing that my sophomore year here and just kind of kept with it. It's always been a lot of fun and a nice break from my day when I can go hang out with a bunch of people who just like to make a lot of creative time for themselves and just have a blast doing fart jokes and intelligent humor once in a while. So Hedwig is a transgender German rock star who basically is born in East Berlin around the time when the wall has gone up, and it's communist East Berlin. He is actually born a boy named Hansel, and Hansel basically goes through life wondering, questioning his sexuality and things like that. Finally gets an opportunity to go to the United States, and when he finds a American GI who's ready to take him back over to the States, but in order to get married and to pose as a woman to get married and go to America, in Berlin they make you do basically a full check to make sure you are a woman. They do a full physical examination. So Hedwig goes to have a sex change, which gets botched and leaves her kind of neither man nor woman. And the show is basically her trials in a rock concert kind of setting of everything that's happened to her since she left Berlin, from growing up in Berlin to where she's at now in America. Oh man, right now I go through a lot of chunks with my musicals. I'm a huge musical nut, but I really like musicals that are raw and real and kind of leave you to question yourself after the show's done. Hedwig has been fun for that. It's a kind of its own thing because it is a rock concert, but it is a Broadway musical as well. So it's an interesting eclectic mix. Right now, my current favorites are Parade, which will be going on at Stage West. It's a Jason Robert Brown musical, and it's about the murder of a young girl named Mary Fagan and the trial of Leo Frank. It's based on a true story. It's real intense, music is beautiful, and that'll be going on at Stage West come January. And then my other one that I'm just in love with, and have been since it came out, is Next to Normal, which came out, I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe 2 years ago, but it is just another really raw, real musical, and actually took home the Pulitzer Prize for writing, or for drama, for the script. When the world's a bit amiss and the lights go down across the trailer park, I get down, I feel had, I feel on the